Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the July 16, 2026 meeting of the Board of Adjustments. As is customary with us, we start our meeting with prayer. I'd like to ask our Vice Chairman, Mr. George Howell, to do that.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we are gathered together today to do the business of the citizens of Montgomery and the city of Montgomery itself. And we ask your divine guidance in doing that. Give us the strength and the knowledge and the perseverance to do the right thing. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please stand with me as we pledge allegiance to our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Board of Adjustments is a 9-member board. We're appointed by the City Council, and we serve on a voluntary basis without compensation. Our procedure for conducting business is that I will ask the petitioner of each item to come forward, present his or her request, and answer any questions that any member of the board may have. Then anyone interested in or opposition to a proposal will be asked to come forward and voice their opinions or concerns. Opponents or proponents shall be limited to 10 minutes per side unless the board makes an exception. Once we receive public testimony and discussion for a particular item has concluded, the members of the board will deliberate and we will render our decision. I'll remind members, if you have a personal or a financial interest in any request or item, you're required to recuse yourself from voting. Any testimony that is submitted by the petitioner or on behalf of the petitioner during the presentation of the agenda item will be binding as to any decision the board makes relative to the motion. If a motion to deny an item is made, a reason must be given. This time I'll introduce the members of the board that are here now. We've got one, maybe two more coming. Mr. George Howell is our Vice Chairman. Ms. Diane Burke, Mr. Quentin Burke, Mr. Pickett Reese, Mr. Blake Markham, and I'm John Stanley, your chairman. Our land use staff that's here.
John Barry's here.
Oh, Barry. Okay, Barry, you snuck in on me. Mr. Barry Robinson. Our land use staff that's here is Natasha Miles, Shalita Jones, and Lynn Head. I'll remind you that it takes 5 votes of the board members to take action on a request either for approval or denial. We have 7 members here now, so again, it takes 5 votes to approve a motion or deny. Any questions? Okay. We have 24 items on the agenda tonight, so we'll move as quickly as we can. Anyone that's here in regards to item number 5, it has been withdrawn. That's regarding the proposed cell tower at 13060 Edna Brake Lucas Drive. It's been withdrawn.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the board to approve taking 2 items out of order. Item number 8 and item number 22. Item 22 to be heard first, and item number 8 to be heard second. Do I have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I'll move that we amend the agenda to hear item 22 first and item 8 second.
Do I have a second? Mr. Howell, seconds. All in favor? Raise your hand. Okay. Thank you. Item 22, presented by Pilgrim and Bostic Engineering, representing Sweet Pea Homes, requesting a request for lot coverage variance, front yard variance, rear yard variance, side yard variance, and a height variance to be located at 1678 Oak Street in an R68A zoning district. Please state your name.
My name is Taylor Manning with Pilgrim and Bostic, representing Sweet Pea Homes. This is kind of a particular lot. It was rezoned R60A before we got involved, and the building that's going to go there is not much different than the building that's there now. It's a little bit taller, and it just got rezoned. And in order for us to put kind of back what is there now, we just need some variances. And this will be kind of like a veteran housing deal. And that's what the developer wants to do.
Taylor, what are you doing about parking?
The zoning, it's one spot per house, or I guess unit. That's what it is, and then they can also park.
How many units?
6.
6 units. Okay.
Yes, sir. And the first floor is a garage. That's why it's technically 3 stories. So the one car will be in the garage, and then if they have visitors, they can park across the street on the other side because it's a city road.
Well, Oak Street's not a very wide street.
Sir?
Oak Street is not a very wide street, neither is Stevens Street. So
Okay.
there cannot be any on-site parking.
All right. Yes, sir.
Excuse me. There cannot be any parking on the street,
Yes, sir.
or either street. All
Yes,
the
sir.
parking has to be on-site.
All right.
Okay? Be sure that the developer understands that.
I will make sure to clarify that.
Okay? Any question from board members?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to go on record recusing myself from this item. I would like to go on record recusing myself from this item.
Mr. Barry Robinson recuses himself. Any question from board members? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? If not, Chair will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I
I'll make a
move
motion
we
to
grant
approve.
Mr. Manning's request with, in addition to, there will be no off-site parking allowed at all.
Okay? Have a motion to approve from Mr. Reese. To have a second.
I'll second.
Second, Mr. Markham. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. All abstain? Mr. Robinson? Okay? You got it.
Thank you.
Item number 8 is presented by Flowers and White Engineering, representing Normandale Properties, LLC, requesting a special exception for a laundromat to be located at 3453 McGee Road in a B2 zoning district.
Good evening, Brad Flowers, Flowers and White Engineering, representing Normandale Properties. The request for you is an existing building on McGee Road, directly across from Lamp High School. It's been there and been vacant for quite a while. The developer coming in is requesting to turn that into a laundromat. There will not be any exterior modifications, strictly interior renovations. And so to get the laundromat, we had to ask for a special exception.
Brad, are they going to occupy that entire building?
Yes, sir.
So it's not a multi-tenant building.
No, sir.
What are the hours of operation?
If I remember correctly, he said it was going to be 9 to 9.
9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got good parking lot lighting?
They do what's there in the parking lot currently, so there won't be any modifications. I believe they've got several light poles out in the front and around the side towards that existing parking lot in front of the shopping center.
I'm going to request that they check the lighting, be sure they got plenty of lighting.
Will do.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions, board members? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve, subject to adequate lighting.
Mr. Markham makes a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Reese. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries 7-0.
Thank you.
Item number 1, presented by Derek Hooks, representing Upper Room End Time Deliverance Ministry. Mr. Hooks here. We'll see if he shows. Hold that one open. Item number 2 is presented by Cloverdale Baptist Church, requesting a special exception for a church to be located at 280 Mendel Parkway in a B3 zoning district.
My name is David Weston. I serve as a trustee at Cloverdale Baptist Church and a deacon, and we're just here asking for a special exception so we can meet at 280 Mendel Parkway.
David, our agenda indicates there's 2 churches.
Correct. There's another group that meets with us called Regathering, and they just meet at a separate time.
Okay. All right. Also, our agenda indicates there's only 14 parking spaces
Correct.
on site.
That's correct. We've already labeled those out.
Okay. Well, as customary with us, we don't allow any on-street parking. So you're going to have to take care of your overflow elsewhere.
Understand.
That's going to be up to y'all.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions, board members? Anyone in the audience care to address this item?
Question, John.
All right, Mr. Howell.
This is the Cloverdale Baptist Church that does not meet in the Cloverdale Baptist Church building anymore. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
We sold the church to another congregation.
Okay. So y'all are going to meet on Mendel Parkway.
That's correct.
All right. I got it. Thank you.
Okay, good question. Any other questions? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion to include no on-street parking.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we grant Mr. Weston's request not to include no off-street parking.
No on-street parking.
On street.
Second.
Have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Robertson. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Raise your hand. 7-0. Yep, it's approved.
Thank you.
Got to be quick.
I'm thorough.
Yeah.
I'm not quick, but I'm thorough.
Item 3, presented by Shantis Ferguson Taylor, requesting a special exception to have chickens on the property located at 3869 Pelzer Avenue in an R85 zoning district.
Good evening. I was trying to have like 4 chickens.
Are you Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Yeah, you need to identify yourself and your address.
Aruna Taylor. This is my first time. I don't.
Okay. To speak clearly and loudly in that mic. It's difficult to hear in here sometimes.
Are we just trying to have 4 chickens for our eggs?
How many chickens?
4.
No rooster,
No rooster.
but 6 chickens.
4.
Excuse me, 4 chickens. No roosters. Are you planning to use what we call the city-approved chicken coop?
Yes. Anything according to what the city
We have chicken coop guidelines,
Okay.
and you'll need to get those from the city. We still have those, don't we, Shalita?
Yes.
You'll need to get those.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Where do I get it?
You can come to my office and I'll show you at 25 Washington Avenue on the 4th floor.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Any questions, board members? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? If not, I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve as discussed.
Motion to approve from Mr. Howard. Have a second.
I'll second.
Second, Mr. Burke. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. 7-0. You got it. Be sure to use that chicken coop.
Okay.
Item number 4 is presented by Academy of Craft Training, requesting a special exception for a development and craft training center to be located at 3617 Wetumpka Highway in an M1 zoning district.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. My name is Todd Walker with Associated Builders and Contractors of Alabama, and I'm Executive Director of Academy of Craft Training. With me tonight is Mark Young, our Director of Operations, and I also have our General Contractor, Mr. Michael Bridgman with Russell Construction, and Daniel Beaker with Foshi Architecture. We're respectfully requesting approval for the Academy of Craft Training to operate a workforce development and craft training facility at 3617 Wetumpka Highway within an existing M1 zoning district. The proposed facility is an existing 50,000 square foot office and warehouse building on a 265 acre property owned by CCC and Associates. The property already includes CCC Associates, CAFCO, Southern Growers, and Southern Homes and Gardens. We're not proposing a new building, a change to the site footprint, or an extension of the building footprint. The project is primarily an interior renovation of an existing commercial and warehouse facility. About the Academy of Craft Training, we currently have operations in Birmingham, Decatur, and in Mobile. We provide young men and women ages 16 to 18 with hands-on training in construction and related trades. Participants earn industry credentials and go immediately to work in the construction industry. With that being said, Mr. Chairman, we believe this is compatible use for the existing building, and we respectfully ask that you approve as such.
You've got 100 students approximately.
Yes, sir.
Do you have enough parking on site?
Yes, sir, we do. We've coordinated with the owners of the facility with CCC and Associates, and they have adequate parking for us.
Got good security?
Yes, sir, we do.
Lighting, exterior lighting?
Yes, sir. Very private and secure. It's a great environment.
Okay. Any questions, board members, of Mr. Walker? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? If not, I'll accept a motion.
Move that we grant Mr. Walker's request for variance as discussed.
Okay. Have a motion to approve from Mr. Reese. Have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Howell. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. It's unanimous. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
It's good use for that property. Item 5 has been delayed or withdrawn. Item 6, presented by First Baptist GWP, requesting a variance for a storage shed to be located at 2818 3rd Street in a R60D zoning district.
Good afternoon. My name is Mike Quarles. I'm a member of our First Baptist Church maintenance team. We're requesting a variance so we can have electricity stored at one of our storage facilities.
Okay. All right. I've got several questions for you.
Okay, sir.
For the record. What will be stored in that building?
Well, we're going to have some maintenance equipment be stored there, and some cones along those lines, and also we have two golf carts to be stored there.
No flammable material?
No flammable material at all.
No plumbing?
No plumbing.
Exterior lighting?
Exterior, we have exterior lighting, but with that pole, we want to put some additional exterior lighting for security purposes, as well as additional lighting in the area.
Is this lot next door to your church?
It is part of the church, yes, sir.
Sir?
It is next to the church, yes, sir.
Okay, so you'll be maintaining this lot?
Yes, sir.
As part of the church?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Any other questions, board members? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve.
Mr. Burke makes a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Markham. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. It's unanimous. Good luck.
Thank you.
Item 7 is presented by Jeffcoat Engineers and Surveyors, representing Life in Christ Ministries, requesting a special exception for a church to be located at 6636 West Ferry Road in an Ag 2 zoning district.
Afternoon. I'm Steve Hughes with Jeffcoat Engineers and Surveyors. We are asking for this special exception for Life in Christ Ministries to be placed at 6636 West Ferry Road, which is an Ag 2 zoning.
Okay. How many members we're talking about?
We have planned. I don't know. You got a peek at our master plan that we're proposing.
Yeah.
That is proposed for 50. They're less than that at this point. And we have all the required on-site parking. There's existing lighting around the existing building, and there'll be new lighting around the proposed building.
Okay. Well, you answered my question. No on-street parking on West Ferry Road.
I got that.
Not on West Ferry Road. You wouldn't.
Oh, no.
All right. Any questions, board members?
What is in this building now? You're not putting up a new building.
The current building on site, actually, they are meeting there now, the
Okay.
church. And they were told that they need to go ahead and get this variance when they wanted to show them their plans for expansion.
What was this building built to be before the church showed up?
I don't know. Let me ask Reverend.
Just curious.
Well,
let's find out.
Yes.
It was vacant when they acquired it, so he's not sure.
It was what?
It was vacant when they acquired it, so he's not sure what the previous use was.
Was it a house? Was it an office building? Was it a pack-a-sack or what?
It's a 2-story block building. It could have been either. It could have been a commercial. It could have.
Okay. Commercial
It could have been a
building.
residence.
No, it's in an Ag 2 district. It's never been commercial.
He said it was a Masonic Lodge.
Yeah. And what's that next
Masonic
to it?
Lodge.
Yes.
Okay.
Huh, okay.
Okay.
All kinds of uses.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Any questions on the petition? Anyone in the audience wish to address this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve with the stipulation there's no parking on the street.
No, on West Ferry Road.
On West Ferry Road, yes.
Okay. Mr. Markham makes a second. Mr. Markham makes a motion. Ms. Burke makes a second. Any further discussion? If you're in favor, please raise your hand. Okay?
Thank you for your time.
Good luck. Item 10, presented by Greater Washington Park Neighborhood, requesting an abatement of use creating hazard or nuisance located at 3800 Mobile Highway in a B3 zoning district.
Mr. Chair, I believe you skipped number 9.
Skip number 9, yeah.
Did I skip number 9?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 9, presented by Lakeisha Brown, requesting a special exception for a nursing assistance training program to be located at 555 Northeastern Boulevard in a B3 zoning district. Ms. Brown.
Hey, good evening, everybody. My name is Lakeisha Brown. I'm a registered nurse. I currently have a home care agency that I provide service to the community with, and I'm coming before you to ask you approval for zoning for a nursing assistant program that I'm going to start at 555 Northeast Boulevard.
You're going to need to speak a little clearer and louder into that.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to hear.
Okay. I'm asking for permission for zoning to start a certified nursing assistant program at 555 Northeast Boulevard. I'm currently RN. I have a home care agency that I'm currently working providing services to the community. I teach CPR. I still work in healthcare, and I just wanted to start the training program for nursing assistant.
Okay. This is located in the Lagoon Park Shopping Center.
Yes, sir.
So you're one of several tenants in that shopping center.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Be sure your landlord provides good exterior lighting.
Yes, sir.
Even though your hours of operation are only from 9 to 3 p.m. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Any questions? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion. Ms. Work makes a motion to approve. Yes, subject to all the requirements.
Say what, sir?
Subject to compliance with all requirements as to parking, lighting, and so forth.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Now, have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Howell seconds. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. You got it?
Thank you.
Good luck. Okay, now we're number 10. Presented by Greater Washington Park Neighborhood, requesting abatement of use, creating hazard or nuisance located at 3800 Mobile Highway in a B3 zoning district. Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman.
Hang on, sir. Just a second. We're going to limit total discussion per side to 20 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay? Not 10. We're going to give you 10 minutes per side, and they'll be keeping up with the total time. So I encourage you not to be repetitious.
Thank you. We have 4 people that would like to address the board, and we'll keep within that time limit. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon.
Excuse me, I have one question. I know y'all are here on behalf as a petitioner regarding the nuisance. Is there anyone here on behalf of the owner of the property? No one is here. Okay? Go ahead.
Good afternoon. My name is Classy Thomas, and my address is 2728 2nd Street in Greater Washington Park. I serve as the Community Association President. There will be 3 other presenters today, and Mr. Chairman, we are aware of your time restraints, so I will move quickly. I would like to start with a video which will take about 2.5 minutes of time, and I always believe that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, while they're getting the video, I don't want to waste any time. What you will see on the video is extreme noise from heavy equipment, from metal scrapings, from crushing noise. The noise level is greater than 85 decibels as reported by ADEM. And OSHA states that this type of exposure is dangerous. From this particular property, Capital Recycling, we have rodents. We have accumulation of salvage materials that's visible by public rights-of-way and neighborhood properties. Excessive and continuous dust emissions that's on our home, on our cars, and our outdoor spaces. And of course, there are some pictures that's here which will give you an idea of what we deal with on a daily basis, 5 days a week. It affects our air quality, smoke emissions, blockage of streets, so much so that the neighbors that live on 3rd Street have to find another way to get to their home because of nails and all type of traffic, and the traffic is not really considered of residents in our area. Also, there are departments of correction vans that drop off inmates, and there is a church, First Baptist Church, which operates a summer program every year on 3rd Street, and it's less than 50 yards from the recycling business property line, with over 100 children every summer. And during the school year, we have 25 or better children that we pick up at the church. So that, to me, is of great concern. This is an ongoing operation which has devalued our property, diminished our quality of life, and our health. This is a scrap junkyard that recycles non-ferrous metals like aluminum, brass, and steel within our residential area. It is not compatible with the zoning district. In 1974, the community church, which is First Baptist Church of Greater Washington Park, built a new edifice, and it started a community revitalization program. There were 11 homes built in this community, and in addition, some were renovated. Prior to the recycling plant coming there, Mr. Levitt was the owner of this recycling plant from ASM. He was on Fairview Avenue. He came before the board and asked in 2004 to move his operations there. Of course, I have the original document, and in your books you will find the same thing. And of course, the planning, development, and all of the various boards, fire department, building inspections, they said no outside storage or business. He stated specifically that ASM Recycling is a collection center for the sole purpose of recycling non-ferrous metals, i.e. aluminum cans. He stated that there will be no outside interruption and that he was not a junkyard that's involved in the following. And of course, he gave a list, and those things are in your book on section Exhibit D3, page 5. So I won't go into that to save time so the others can come. But we're saying that the community was already there. We were already rebuilding our community. And of course, the way it's looking now, we will not be able to get individuals to come and to continue in that particular area. Of course, the recycling plant owner was very much aware of what Mr. Levitt had proposed or what he said, because he worked for Mr. Levitt. And after Mr. Levitt left, he assumed the business and changed the name. So I'm going to give way now to the additional speakers. Ms. Johnson will speak, and Mr. Gardner and Dr. Presley will speak as well.
Good evening. My name is Teresa Johnson. I'm a retired U.S. Army Major and also a retired high school science teacher. I'm here. Why are we here? There's a nuisance in our neighborhood that has existed since 2008 and has gotten worse over time. Why? He's expanded outside his four walls. He's expanded into the yard. Capital Recycling has created dust on the daily operations, smoke from burning, noise from heavy construction materials and equipment, odors and gases from their machinery that has created obnoxious, offensive, that are detrimental to the quality of life here in our community. Says, I'm going to focus on just two of the several nuisances that are scientifically supported by ADAM and OSHA. So the question is, what's in this dust? ADAM knows, Capital Recycling knows, and now we know. The most recent report that we could find on the site was in 2021, in which we don't have time to go through the book, but it's in H6, Exhibit H6, in 2021, where it clearly states what was present. In those items, it had cadmium up 10 times higher over the 2-year period. Copper up 8 times higher, lead 10 times higher, zinc 14 times higher. The key thing is, one of those is a known carcinogen, cadmium. This was in our dust that we breathe every day as we walk our neighborhood. Since that time, during that time, October 2020, the business, according to Mr. Tyner, I'm assuming is one of the employees, indicated that the owner recently purchased some land and had plans to expand his operations next door. That means the business went from 3rd Street all the way over to 4th Street. Hence, when ADEM came out and did their inspection, they issued them a warning letter. They were supposed to have informed ADEM 180 days out of their future expansions. This is in the book. Future expansions, production increase, process change, or any other action. That was not done. So now we know basically what's in our soil, what we're breathing every day as we walk our neighborhood. It's a small neighborhood. We know that there is cadmium, copper, lead, zinc. It doesn't stop there. It continues. Again, in March of 2012, ADEM issued another notice of violation because from 2010 to 2012, they did not submit their semi-annual chemical analysis. We're supposed to know every 6 months what's in that soil, what's in the runoff in the water that goes into Janetta Ditch. They're not submitting those reports. So ADEM said, hey, we're going to possibly issue you a monetary violation. So Mr. Fleming's response was, as a first-time owner of a small business, we're asking for leniency in any possible penalties and fines. Ignorance is no excuse. Now, this is in 2012. He was in operation in 2006. So from 2006 to 2012, he didn't know he was supposed to send in these reports? Okay, I'm going to move quickly. Then again, he was issued another citation, letter of non-conforming, because again, he didn't submit his reports. This is in 2006 to 2008. Again, there's a history of non-conformance. OSHA, I said I was going to do 2 things. OSHA has also identified a dust hazard, and they recommended that the employees wear respirators and masks, but yet we walk in the community less than 30 feet from that facility weren't told of the vapor hazards, the dust. We walk this community every day. It's a small retirement community. We're outside all the time. Okay, I'm going to move along. So I got to skip some? Okay, let's skip some. Okay, OSHA, the noise.
8.
You gave her 10 minutes?
No, 20.
20? Okay, she got 10 more.
20 minutes total.
10 more.
Can I keep going?
Yeah.
I can keep
Yes,
going.
ma'am.
Great. Okay, so we're 30 to 60 feet away from this facility. Literally imagine across the street from your front door. This is how close this facility is to our neighborhood. It is across the street. Take 2 roads, this way and that way, and there's the facility. All right, so we should be able to walk in our neighborhood without the fear of walking through a dust cloud. We should be able to enjoy our yards without the fear of grit on our skin or in our mouths. Says we should be able to have our children and grandchildren be able to play out in the grass without us fearing what's in the grass underneath their feet. Dust is on our homes, porches, window sills, skin, and all this is detrimental to the peace of mind in our community. As far as the noise, with this equipment, so I got to go quick. With this equipment, they have outdoor heavy, a dozer or something, and they bang and they bang and they bang all of this equipment to crush their metals. They recently used that dozer to break concrete off of rebar. Rebar is iron. They're supposed to be a non-iron business. Okay, the noise is so loud. Let me move along. The noise is so loud that you got the noise? Okay, well, let's forget about the noise. The noise is there. Imagine sitting on your toilet and you can hear it 60 feet away through your walls. Imagine your house vibrating, your windows vibrating. Imagine you can't sit on your front porch because of the noise. You got to go to the back of your house. Okay, somebody else like to talk? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good job.
Well done.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Gardner. I'm retired U.S. Postal Service, 36 years, former station manager, West Side Station in Montgomery, also postmaster, Casada, Alabama. I come here on behalf of the United States military. I served years in the military. I did on the ZMZ in Korea. But what my concern is, I'm also a homeowner in several properties in Greater Washington Park. I also speak on behalf of other property owners whose intent was to come back and build on the land that was left to them by their parents or they purchased themselves. When I retired, my plans was to come back to the community to build a home and to enhance the quality of living in West Montgomery. I also purchased land in Greater Washington Park for my boys, hoping that one day they would come back and build in the community. I could have chosen any community to live in or build in, but I chose Greater Washington Park because it's the community of my ancestors, the community of my birthplace, and the community of my relatives. I also have architectural prints that shows my intent to build in Greater Washington Park. Of course, the picture that you all saw up there, with this picture right here, this architect print that I paid thousands of dollars to have printed up, you can see coming out of that front door, out of my front door, that picture that was up on the screen, that's what I will be looking at. With the current situation of the recycling center, my plans have been put on hold. With the property decreasing, the visual sight, the noise, the pollution, the dust, the smoke, the traffic, the rodents, the electrical fissing, the water drainage, and the sickness and the death of the people of our community has raised concern. Greater Washington Park is on the Civil Rights Trail and has played a major role in the Civil Rights era. We have historical markers in Greater Washington Park. I pray that this board do the right thing with a clear conscience and issue an abatement through the recycling center. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Tracy Presley. I was born and raised in Greater Washington Park. I'm a current resident, and I'm president of the Neighborhood Association. Can y'all move back one slide for me, please? I'm a member of the Greater Washington Park Neighborhood Association, where I serve as the treasurer. As a retired professor, college professor and researcher, please go back one slide for me. As a retired professor, back two more, go back, one more, go back one more, right there, stay right there, thank you. As a retired professor and researcher, once all this issue started to arise in my community, I decided to look at the research as it relates to non-ferrous metal recycling centers, how they exist in communities, and the impact they have on neighborhoods and their residents. So I looked at several peer-reviewed scientific journals, that's the researcher and professor in me, looked at how do these recycling centers impact communities? How do they impact the health of those communities? If you will, we gave you a binder with some exhibits in it. Real quickly, could you look at Exhibit 1 for me, please, in the binder? That exhibit is a research article done in Houston, Texas. It examined 5 metal recycling facilities of the same size and scale. The title of that article is Unanticipated Potential Cancer Risk Near Metal Recycling Facilities. What that study found in summary was that the metal particles coming out of those recycling facilities that was found in the air during this research included chromium, nickel, cobalt, cadmium, and lead. It was detected in the air around those 5 recycling centers. What the study also found was that none of those cancer-causing particles was found in the air of other areas around that facility. The study discovered that there was an increased risk of cancer for people living near those non-ferrous metal recycling centers. And if you recall, Major Johnson mentioned that there was an increase in cadmium, lead, all found by the Alabama Department of Environmental Management at Capital Recycling Center located at 3800 Mobile Highway in our community. The Houston researchers also found that those recycling centers use something called torch cutting in their metal recycling process. Capital Recycling also uses the same process. And what the research found was that those torch cutting processes increase cancer risk. I did additional research. I also found that living near non-ferrous metal recycling centers also leads to heart disease, numerous types of respiratory diseases. In my community, several people have been diagnosed with cancer. You can advance it. Have been diagnosed with cancer, heart disease, and respiratory disease. One of the residents that was diagnosed was myself. I moved back to my community in December of 2017. The following year, I moved back in October of 2017. December 18th of 2018, I was diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer called inflammatory breast cancer and a skin cancer. I was told when I was diagnosed that my cancer had metastasized. It had spread throughout my body. It was almost stage 4, stage 3B, stage 3C. And I was told I had about 2 years to live. I was asked to get involved in a research study in Houston, Texas, for women, African American women, dealing with inflammatory breast cancer. And when I got in that study, I had to go to Houston, Texas every Tuesday, every week for 3 months for treatment, then back to Atlanta, Georgia every week for 3 more months. So 6 months of chemo, 5 different chemo drugs, a mastectomy, 6 weeks of radiation for 6 weeks. And thank God, we can move to the next slide, by the grace of God, I'm cancer free. As a result of becoming diagnosed with cancer, I had to give up my career as a professor and social worker, something I love doing. It ended my career. And so I had to retire and come out on disability. So again, thank you for your time.
I know you've heard a lot, but we're very, very passionate about our community. I grew up in that community as well as Tracy. And I feel some kind of way because she came to me and said, Classy, should I move back? And I said to her, yes, because our parents and your grandmama would want us to move back, and she did. So I feel a little something in my heart about that. But just to close it out real quickly, in Exhibit A3, you will find where the recycling plant, 3800 Mobile Road, is in a B3 zone. They're not supposed to be in a B3 zone. You will find on Exhibit A2 where it specifically says that any industrial use not specifically permitted, and it goes on to say they should not be there. Your C2, paragraph 4A, says that you have to have a certificate of occupancy. In our research, the recycling plant does not have a certificate of occupancy. And of course, that came from the city public research 1626144. And of course, they were issued a business license, but it says that if they do not get a certificate of occupancy, that you have to shut them down because they do not have that. There are other things that's in our exhibits, and I know we've taken a lot of time, but I think it's well worth it. But I just want to say thank you for hearing us out today. It means a lot, because we plan to stay there. That community is almost 100 years old, and I don't think it's fair to let it be destroyed by these types of businesses. Thank you very much.
I have a couple of questions. I'm sure the board members have some questions too. Ma'am?
They got the video going.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's take a minute. Look at that. Okay. Have y'all ever met with this property owner?
Yes, sir, we have.
About
He
when?
went into business in 2006, and our first encounter with him was in 2008 because our residents couldn't get to their homes on 3rd Street. And then those that tried, they were having flat tires constantly. He did attend our meeting, and he said, hey, I will do better. But I find in my conversations with the business owner that he will tell you one thing, and then he'll slowly go back into what he was doing. But we've met with him several times, and of course, that information is in my statement that's in your booklet.
Well, I understand that Mr. Levitt is no longer the owner of the property, but someone else is. Have you spoken with the current owner recently about
I'm
this?
not aware that Mr. Fleming no longer owns the property. All of our research showed that.
That was my understanding.
Tommy Fleming owns it now.
Mr. Fleming.
Tommy.
I was speaking about Mr. Fleming.
Tommy who?
Fleming.
Mr.
Tommy
Fleming.
Okay.
I might have mentioned Mr. Levitt, who
Have y'all had
preached
any
on it.
discussions with him?
Yes, we have.
And what's been his response?
His response has always been, I want to stay here, I'll do whatever, but that has not been the truth.
Okay. Shalita, was Mr. Fleming notified of this meeting?
Yes, sir. They had the city council
So
meeting.
what now?
They had a city council meeting in the chambers where the owner attended as well. So they're aware of the meeting.
But he was aware of this meeting?
Yes, sir.
And he's not here? Is Mr. Fleming here? Or a representative of Mr. Fleming? Okay. All right.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I will say that I just confirmed, I got an email from the lawyer for the company indicating that he was aware that it was coming up today.
Okay. Okay. In 2004, this board approved the use for no outside storage for business outside.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
Obviously, based on what we've seen tonight and the information that we have, the owner is in violation of that. And we've also got a copy of the letter that was signed by Mr. Lee Levitt on January 12, 2004. Okay? Now that had to do with, it said no outside operations, all material is boxed, then live loaded onto commercial trailers to be transported to a central warehouse in Mobile, Alabama. All material is stored and processed inside of our warehouse.
That's correct.
Okay? So this board approved that use at that time. Okay? I don't remember, but I was on the board.
Okay.
Okay? Is your complaint strictly limited to outside, or if the owner is willing to comply with what is provided here inside, would you be okay with everything being inside as he originally presented? Or is your complaint inside and outside?
Well, if it's inside and follow the specifications of the board, because I was there 2000, and when he came in 2000, Mr. Levitt, we had no problem with Mr. Levitt when everything was on the inside. And when Mr. Tommy started, he started inside, but he moved outside. So if he would adhere, I think, to the board's wishes and do what is right, I think that we might be okay.
Okay. Okay. Question, board members?
Yes, I have a question,
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Chairman.
Ms. Burke?
Did he give you any indication as to why? Did he give any indication as to why they would not be represented here today?
No. In fact, the email that he sent me was confirming that it was on the agenda for today.
You all There was
no
received-
indication they would not be here.
Okay. Shalita, have you all received any notification as to why no one's here to defend this?
No, nobody has called from that company.
I have a question, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Burke?
Ms. Thomas, has the current owner, have they ever offered any kind of remedy? I mean, anything?
Okay. And I'm glad you asked that. Because of time, I didn't go into it. Initially, we thought that he was rightfully there. He was properly zoned. And we met with Mr. Fleming, and I personally and a few other officers, and say, look, since you are here, we thought legitimately, we're willing to build a wall because it's just so ugly in our community. I said, you don't have to pay for what I do ask, and we're asking that you allow us to use some footing. And the man that did all of this for us, our contractor, is here today. And I talked to him. He said, sure. He said, as a matter of fact, you can use this wall to display anything about civil rights. I was standing there. He said, yes. We talked to Mr. Anthony, who's here. Mr. Anthony, we had plans drawn up to build the wall. We had an architect to draw it up, beautiful brick wall. He said, oh, sure. And then when we got down to the nuts and bolts, we even went to neighborhood services. We got a grant because we said we don't want you to pay for it because we think you're here legitimately. He was talking, Mr. Anthony was talking to him, and ended up when we got ready to move forward. He told Mr. Anthony, you need to talk to my attorney. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Talk to my attorney. And so from that point on, that it just went by the wayside. We did have an alternate solution.
Mr. Chair, I have a question.
One second. Any other question, board members?
I have one, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Robinson?
This is a question for the city, I guess. Has code enforcement been out? Have they said anything?
Yes, on June 2nd, a violation letter was sent.
Specifically, what was that violation? Just having stuff outside?
We have one of our inspectors here, if he can come up and speak to it.
My name is Hunter Rayfield. I'm the zoning inspector for the city of Montgomery. We went out to the property at 3800 Mobile Highway, took pictures, and found that the property was in violation of being zoned for B3, so we sent a violation letter out on June 2nd, and we have a confirmation that the owner of the property received that letter. We sent it first class, we signed it and sent it back to us. Basically, we said that the property is zoned B3, however, the approval to recycle aluminum cans at this location was based upon the representation that all materials would be stored and processed entirely within the enclosed warehouse structure. At this time, materials are being stored outside of the warehouse and beyond the scope of the approved operation. So we gave him 90 days to clean it all up, bring it all inside, and we haven't reached 90 days yet, so he still has time.
Why can't we make
Question.
a motion?
If he doesn't do anything in 90 days because he hadn't done anything in 10 or 12 years, what do y'all do to him?
Usually after that, we'll send a second violation letter out and give him a little bit less time.
Do you ever send the sheriff out and put him in jail?
No, after that, we would deposition him and we would go to circuit court.
Circuit court and have a case and all that stuff, and it would be a civil case, or is it a criminal case?
It's a civil case.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
We can't arrest
Wait a minute. Is this a civil violation or a criminal violation?
It is a civil violation.
We
Okay.
can't arrest people.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mr. Inspector, other than you being the only one to go out there, has any other branch of government been contacted about compliance? Have anyone asked for an ADM analysis or anything like that that you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Ms. Thomas, I have another question. I noticed there are some murals and so forth on that wall. Now, are you saying that was his remedy for correcting the situation?
I missed the first part. I'm sorry, Ms. Burke.
When you go out there is a wall with some different murals and so forth on it. Is that his recommendation of correction?
You are exactly right.
Okay.
Initially, when we talked to him about the wall, he put up tarps around his business. And of course, time faded and this kind of thing, but tarps is not the answer. And then when we started this process, he put up some plastic bushes and some pictures of civil rights, the same picture of civil rights, and you probably, this is it right here. This is what he did. It's a remedy to the situation. And to me, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. That didn't do anything.
Mr. Chair, I have another question.
Yes, Mr. Robbins.
And this might be a question for legal. Does the board have authority, I guess, to issue an abatement order?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Any further questions? Anyone in the audience care to address this item other than the petition? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chair, I have a motion.
Ms. Burke?
I'm going to move, Shalita, make sure he's notified of this, okay? I'm going to move that he is given 90 days to comply with that 2004 directive of no outside storage. In addition to that, I'm going to ask him to submit an ADM analysis. 90 days to abate the nuisances, to discuss nuisances.
Starting when?
Effective whatever business
He was
day.
served on June the 3rd with that zoning violation and business license violation.
So can we start our date at that same date that y'all served him, which
Legal.
is June?
June 3rd?
He was served on June 3rd, so 90 days out from that is what land use has provided.
So we can
That's his
amend our
deadline.
motion to be retroactive to June 3rd. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's what it is, Shalita.
So we want to keep our time frame the same.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You all right with that, Lane?
Yes, that's fine.
Effective
You
June
got
3rd. He's got 90 days to
From
comply.
June 3rd, yeah.
Okay?
For correction.
And just to confirm, you said 90 days before you issued the abatement over here, Natasha.
Yes, he has 90 days to, no. Oh, go ahead.
To correct before an abatement order is issued?
No. We're giving him 90 days to get it corrected and to comply with the 2004 directive where he was supposed to have no outside storage.
And if not, this is
And
to
then
be
we have to go
abated.
to the next step, or we have to follow the directions of legal.
This request is for an abatement.
Right. To abate the nuisance as discussed. That's what we're discussing
To
here.
abate the nuisance effective June 3rd, 2026.
And if not, what?
Well, he's in violation.
Yeah, and that will be up to legal as to how the next
That's
step.
up to legal.
They'll issue the abatement?
Right, Lynn?
They'll go to
Yes, sir.
court.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. At that point, then action should be taken
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
respect to the business at large.
Okay.
I'd like to second that, Mr. Chairman.
Go ahead.
Who second? Mr. Burke, second. Leon, let me ask you a question. Are we properly addressing this item, in your opinion?
Yes, sir. And really, there are two things that you are aware of, and that is the notice of the zoning violation and the notice of the business violation. That is what was served on June the 3rd. However, what is brought before you is a petition for abatement that is separate and apart and in addition, over and beyond the zoning and business license violations that they have been notified about. So they kind of got double whammied, if you don't mind me making up a phrase.
But our time frame is the same as the time frame you've got.
Yes, sir.
Effective June 3rd.
Yes, they were served with official
So 90
notice.
days from there, he's got to abate the nuisance.
And he was
I have a
given 90
question to
days
you
to
is,
hear.
are we legal and dating hours from June 3rd going forward?
I don't think we have a time
Yes,
frame.
I believe the board has the authority to abate it right now because that is a separate, that would be in response to their petition for abatement.
Right.
What he has 90 days for is the notice of violation served by the city. Does that make sense?
Has somebody got a calendar to give us a date?
September 1st.
September 1st?
Yes, sir.
Did you already determine that, Barry?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Thank
Thank you, dear.
September 1st.
Full compliance.
He's got to abate the nuisance, okay? And be compliant with the letter of January the 12th, 2004.
Yes.
Lynn, you okay with that?
Yes, sir, thank you. I appreciate it.
Question. If he doesn't do it, what does the city do?
So, based on your motion of abatement, our process, just to clarify, our process is the second letter. This, because they're two separate things. This is to abate. So, if they do not comply, by the September 1st deadline, if they do not comply, then by way of this, the chair is issuing an abatement order.
Okay, and if he doesn't do anything, what happens? What does the city do about it?
We'll have to take him to court, sir.
Okay.
And we'll be ready. We'll be ready right at the time our land use expert gets back from medical leave. She'll be fresh.
Okay. Everybody understand? Yep. Got it. Ms. Burke made a motion. Mr. Burke made a motion. A second that motion. Shalita, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Unanimous.
You want to make sure they understand.
Huh? Thank you. They got it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Ms. Thomas? Ms. Thomas?
Ms. Thomas.
Everybody understand?
I'm sorry.
Everybody understand?
What everybody
Everybody understand what we just did?
Oh, yes, I hope so. Do you understand, or do we have any questions? I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. Do we? Okay. I think some misunderstood, but from my understanding, you said that you sent the letter on June 3rd. You're going to give him 90 days. That's in September. And then if he does not comply by September, then you're going to come back with an order of abatement. Is that what I'm understanding?
It's automatic.
He's got till September 1 to comply.
Okay.
To abate the nuisance.
Okay.
So let me make sure I understand, Mr. Chairman.
Ma'am?
You're ordering abatement today, is that correct?
Yes.
And it needs to be abated by September 1st from 90 days since they were served with the violation. And then at that point, then we will have everything not done, documented that is not done, and then we will
You're
go
happy
forward.
with that time frame?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Consistent.
I believe we got it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for advocating that.
So, I saw it right up.
That was a good way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think I'm good with it. I was ready. You told me to.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Shoot, we ain't halfway there.
I'm wore out.
We're still rolling.
We're halfway, Chief.
Can we take a break like the city council does?
He said, can he take a break like that?
Just Riley left. They take 15-minute breaks. No, we don't do that. Which you go. Item number 11, presented by Courtney Bynum, requesting a special exception for a daycare center to be located at 3448 Eastdale Circle in the B2 zoning district.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry you had to sit through all that.
Exactly. I agree. I'm Courtney Bynum with ELC Learning Center. I'm asking to open up a daycare center located 3448 Eastdale Circle.
Okay. You got 45 students.
Yes.
Okay. Good parking lot lighting.
It's already commercial.
Good security cameras.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. This is about how many square feet is in this space that you're renting? You're part of a bigger center, correct?
What was the last part?
You're part of a larger. You're part of a multi-tenant center, correct? correct?
Correct.
So how many square feet are you taking?
1,400.
And you're going to have 45 students in 1,400 square feet?
I suppose.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes.
45 students in 1,400 square feet.
Yes. It's 60 coming and going. We're open from 6:30 a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m.
That's a lot of people.
Well, they come and go. You don't be there all day.
All right. Okay. All right. So what are you doing about dropping off students so they don't have to cross aisles of traffic?
Well, we have a little area that says school parking.
Yeah, but they still have to cross those aisles of traffic. You're in a shopping center.
We currently have a daycare already on the side of it, and they pull up to the actual front door.
They pull up to the front door.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So the kids that are getting dropped off are not getting dropped off in the parking lot. They get dropped off at the front door.
Right on the curb, yes.
Okay.
On the sidewalk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want kids getting run over.
Of course not.
Okay?
Right.
That's a big deal.
That's right.
All right. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Any other questions?
Did you say you already have a daycare?
Yes, sir.
Where?
It's right next to it, 3442.
So what's this going to be?
It's because it's on the other side and the other entranceway. It's an after-school drop-off.
So you got a daycare and an after-school drop, and that's
It's 5-year to 12-year-old.
That's two different things?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do y'all have rules that are put on you by somebody somewhere?
Yeah, state.
Okay. That's good.
That's right.
Okay.
I got one other question.
Yes,
ma'am.
Is Eastfield Circle that's your main ingress and egress? Do you have any other entrance other than Eastfield Circle?
It's only one main entrance.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
All of your traffic is going to be on Eastfield Circle.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, Mr. Howell, second.
I'll second.
Second, Mr. Martin. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Mr. Burke? All in favor, raise your hand. 7-0. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Item 12, presented by Gleaning Offspring Outreach Ministry. Requesting special exception for an outreach ministry to be located at 3010 Mobile Highway in an M1 zoning district.
Yes, I'm Deshaun Harris, pretty much the owner of 3010. It's both of them. I'm doing 12 and 13.
Are these together?
Yes,
Separate
two buildings,
addresses?
two separate buildings.
Two separate buildings, right? Are
Yes.
they adjacent to one another?
No.
Okay,
That's
let's
it.
take one at a time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to have 100 people there, and where are all those people going to park?
At, which one is this?
You got a small lot there, and you got 100 people.
At 4521, I have a 50 parking lot behind.
Well,
we on
no,
30.
I'm
We at
talking about
3010
now.
Okay, 3010. No, they're not there all day. It's a outreach ministry, so we provide resources for them, like financial literacy, homework help, helping the parents also.
We're
But
not going to allow any on-street parking
no,
on Hickman
never.
or Mobile Road turn lane.
Say that again.
No on-street parking.
Right, no on-street parking.
You're going to have plenty of parking to take care of all those people?
Yes, sir, because they're not going to be there all the time.
How do they get there?
Some walk. I mean,
Okay.
just an outreach ministry. Many walk because they within distance of areas that need help.
How many staff members you going to have?
There, it'll be 14.
14?
14.
Where are they going to park?
Well, we got parking on the back of the building also. Not on the street. They will not be on the street. I had that building for quite some time now. I've been there. So we never have people parking on the street. Is this that old daycare
center in the curve? The old daycare center that was in the curve?
Yes, ma'am. Miss Green had it at first, and then I bought it from her.
About how many dedicated parking spaces can you assure that you have?
Right.
Designated, I say about 20, because Mr.
For sure.
Sharp building, yes, yes.
But you got 14 staff.
Yes.
And where are they going to be dropping people
Where-
off?
Where would they be parking?
I just did that.
Is that a billboard on the back of the property?
A billboard? Yes, I think Vance Law Firm or something, that's his billboard.
That billboard's going to take up some space too.
Yeah, he's,
I mean,
but there has never been any, long as I have had the building, there has
have you
never
got
been.
access to an adjacent piece of property that you can work out with the property owner?
Yeah, Mr. Sharp, next door, the man next door, we already worked that out. I got the building 2 years ago.
Is that part of the 20 spaces that you just referred to?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, I have a question.
Mr. Roberts?
So you have 14 employees. Is it total 14 at each site that you're dealing at, or you have a total for your whole ministry?
No, that's at
30
10.
You have 14.
Yeah, because down there at 4521, you know, that's a whole lot of
I got
parking.
you. I just need clarification on it. Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay. Any other questions, board members? I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve with the stipulation that there's no parking on Mobile Highway or on the street.
Mobile Highway and Hickman Street. You got two streets there, Blake.
Yeah, either one.
No on-street parking.
No on-street parking.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
And if you're in violation of that, you can get your license. You can get this
I understand.
terminated real quick.
Yes, sir.
We got an inspection crew. This one, y'all need to watch it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
These streets can't handle additional parking.
No, they cannot. I understand.
All right? Mr. Markham made a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Mr. Burke, second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Raise your hand. Oh, is anyone in the audience care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion. We got a motion to approve. A second. No on-street parking.
Yes, sir.
All in favor? Raise your hand. Okay. All right. You got the next one, 4521 Mobile Highway.
Yes.
You want to go through the same drill with us? Looks like you got a lot of area for parking on this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. What about exterior lighting? It's a big lot.
We have it.
You gonna have exterior lighting?
It's there now. Yes, sir.
Is it adequate?
Yes.
Okay. You gonna access the property from Mobile Highway?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that a gravel driveway on Mobile Highway?
No, pavement.
That's paved?
Yes.
We don't want rock and gravel in Mobile Highway.
No.
Okay.
I understand.
Any question, board members?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, yes.
Now, which building is this? This used to be a bank, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it on the end closer to Highway 80?
Yes.
Is that the one? Okay.
First Alabama.
Yeah, First Alabama.
Any other questions? Anyone else care to address this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, have a second.
Second.
Second. Mr. Burke makes a motion to approve, Mr. Pickett, second. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Okay.
No on-street parking.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank-
We're going to be watching you.
Come get you.
Item 14, presented by Harold Murphy. Requesting a variance for a barn without a primary dwelling to be located at 5019 Washington Ferry Road. Mr. Murphy?
Yes, sir.
You probably picked up on all my questions, so we'll just let you answer them.
Okay.
Go ahead. All right, you want a barn?
Yes, sir. We're regularly hunting power for the barn. We've already had Alabama Power come in and paid them to pull the power to it, and had an electrician put the meter up so we could start working. And then we found out we needed to get a permit from y'all to get power.
Gotcha. You going to store flammable materials in this barn?
No, sir.
No. How about restrooms?
No, sir.
No livable quarters? No living quarters?
No, sir.
Just a barn?
Just a hay barn, and we just want really the power for security lights around it and all.
Got it. Okay. But no living quarters?
No, sir.
Any other question, board members?
I'm just curious, how many acres is that?
That little piece of a 3-acre parcel, but we have 65 acres behind it, and that's just the access to our 65 acres.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So you'll be maintaining this piece along with your adjacent property?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
And that was my question. Mr. Murphy, do you actually live next to this property?
My mother lives across the street, and I live like 5 houses down. Yes, sir.
But you'll be maintaining it?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, sir. We have cows and all on the backside now.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I've got another question. Now, how far are you from Washington Ferry Road into the property?
I'm sorry.
About how far are you from Washington Ferry Road back into the property?
With the barn.
With the barn I'm talking
How
about.
far will the barn sit back?
It's, I think, about 400 feet is how much they charge me for power. It's back in the woods. It really can't be seen from the road.
Good question. All right, any further discussion? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move we grant Mr. Murphy's request for variance for barn.
Have a motion to approve. Have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Robinson. Any further discussion? All in favor? Raise your hand. It's unanimous.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right.
Item 15, presented by Jerome Jones. Requesting a special exception to keep hens on property be located at 3549 Audubon Road in R100 district. Mr. Jones?
Good afternoon, board. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. My name is Jerome Jones.
And I'm his wife, Brittany Williams.
Okay.
This request is being made to allow us, the petitioners, to keep 6 hens on the property. The hens will be housed in the rear of the yard within a predator-proof enclosure and a fenced predator-proof run. No roosters will be kept, and the hens will be used solely for non-commercial egg production.
Very good. You've been listening to my questions, haven't you?
We did our research, yes, sir.
Any question, board members? No roosters?
No roosters, no, sir.
Anyone in the audience care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion, Mr. Howard, approved. Second, Ms. Burke. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Good luck.
Thank you.
Item 16, presented by Pierce Wall. Requesting a variance to add plumbing to an accessory structure located at 2123 Allendale Road in R125 district.
My name is Lori Russell.
You Ms. Wall?
No, I'm not Miss Wall. My name is Lori Russell. I'm here speaking for Miss Wall. That's my daughter, Pierce.
Okay.
And she is requesting plumbing to an accessory room located behind their home, 2123 Allendale Road.
Okay. This will not be used for rental purposes, correct?
Pardon me?
Not for rental purposes?
No, absolutely not.
Not for livable?
No. Well, it doesn't have a kitchen, so it can't be
What is
livable.
the accessory structure going to be used for?
It's going to be like a glorified man cave, just additional space for them to entertain.
Okay. But not for rental?
No.
Is it detached from the main structure?
It is detached. It's behind their home. There was an existing structure behind there that they wanted to renovate. It was not able to renovate. It was falling down within the inside of it. So it'll be the exact same size as the existing structure, which was about 515 square feet. And it has plumbing already. It had a toilet
So
in
there
there.
was an accessory structure there, but it's since been demolished.
It has been demolished.
Okay. Okay. But they'll be using it they'll be using it as a place to go, as you said, a man cave.
Yeah, as entertainment. As entertainment. They've got a 3-bedroom home, a brand new baby on the way in November. So they're running out of space. So this is just something for them to use as entertainment. And
Well, just be sure they know it's not for rental purposes.
that it's not
It's
rental.
not for rental.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well-
They don't need that. They're good.
But for the record,
Yes,
the next
for the
property
record.
owner is not for rental purposes.
Exactly.
Okay. Any further questions? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the variance as requested.
Okay.
No living.
No rental purpose.
No rental.
No rental.
No rental.
Okay. But with plumbing. Have a motion from Mr. Reese. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second, Mr. Markham. Any further discussion? All approved, please raise your hand.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck.
Good evening.
Item 17, presented by J&K Materials. Requesting a special exception for a parking lot to be located at 2531 Alabama River Parkway in an R65S zoning district.
Hi, I'm Karen Muntz with J&K Materials Properties. I'm the owner of the property, and my partner, my brother. We own the property right beside it, which is commercial. We've been there about 10 years, and we just purchased that little piece about 4 months ago, and we just strictly want it for our employees to be able to park over there, and we're asking that we be allowed to, and we're going to put up a fence, a security fence. Everything will be tied in and fenced in.
Okay. What kind of parking? Is this going to be 18-wheelers? Is this going to be
No,
cars?
no,
Is this
sir.
gonna be what?
No, sir. The trucks that are being parked at J&K Materials Properties that is commercially zoned will stay there. This is strictly for our employees' personal vehicles. We're just needing a little more room. We're needing to move them out of the way of the trucks. That's all it is. It's
All
just
right.
going to be for.
So, are you going to have access from Alabama River Parkway, or are you going to access it through North Pass Road?
No, it will be accessed through our 2651 Alabama River Parkway. The employees will access it, and we will tie.
It's not shown. Okay.
That's the property next door. If you look
Yes,
at it,
we
Your
own the
property
commercial
is-
property right next door.
Your property is on the west side of this piece that you want to access.
Yes, sir.
I got it.
You can't see it in the picture,
I got it.
the aerial photograph. You can't see it. We
It's
own
on
it.
our map.
Yes.
So you're going to access it from the west side of this little small piece.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to pave it?
Right now we have crushed stone, which is what we have on our current property. Crushed limestone.
Okay. All right. It looks like North Pass Road dead ends into your property, correct?
It looks like what?
From what we're looking at, North Pass Road dead ends into your property. You do not intend to use North Pass Road, correct?
No.
No access. All access will be from the west end of this piece of property.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. 2651
I got it.
Alabama River Parkway. We will.
The entrance we're using now on the 2651, the main entrance. It'll be just one entrance.
You're going to access it from right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the only way.
That's
In
the
and
only
out.
way, because
No
we're going to
access
put a
through the
fence up
neighborhood.
all the way around it, and there will be no access point, and it will be
I
secure.
got it. What about lighting?
Currently, at the corner of the current property at 2651, we have a big power light, and we plan on putting another one to shine into that parking
All
lot.
right. Well, here's my question, my concern. Lighting is a big deal, but you don't want to light this parking lot area and it disturb those residential property owners.
Okay, so right now we've had, even the previous owner, we've had a power light up there.
That's been there.
It's been there.
Yeah. But I don't think I'm advocating lighting this parking lot area because you're going to light
Okay,
the
we
backyard.
won't. We won't.
Let me finish, ma'am. By you adding lighting to that area, it will infiltrate into the rear of those houses. Okay? So I don't think you need to add any more lighting, is what I'm saying.
Okay, we
Okay.
will not add any more lighting.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Any questions?
Question, what are your hours of operation?
7 to 4.
Okay, so.
Now, sometimes the trucks come in there about 6:30
So
and
you
load
really
up.
don't have
I'm sorry?
nighttime, you're not really open at night anyway?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
Okay.
Now, do you all plan to fence this area in?
That's the whole reason that we've had to come before you, is because we need to fence it in for security purposes.
What kind of fencing are you going to use? Is it, because you're going to be fencing it across the rear of those residential neighbors?
Correct, which
What
we
kind
have.
of fencing?
We have an electrical fence right now, and we had planned on tying into that. But on the outside.
We can't hear you.
But we have a chain link on the outside of the electric fence. The electric fence is on the inside.
So it's chain link?
It's chain link, yes.
Okay.
We'll just tie
Not
in.
going to be some 8-foot block wall or anything?
Oh, no,
I'm
sir.
just clarifying, okay?
No, sir.
No, sir.
The-
We're too poor for that.
If I can add
Shana.
some clarification. So in terms of this allowance, it actually says that it has to comply with what is listed for the use maintenance of parking lots, and it does prescribe a protective wall. It says that the parking area shall be provided with a continuous wall, not
A
over
wall?
5. That's what it says in the ordinance.
Yeah.
What?
That's unreasonable. You're going to do a chain link fence?
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
But no lighting?
No lighting.
Okay.
No lighting.
All right.
Save us some money.
Any questions? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve with the stipulation that you don't light up your neighbor's backyards.
Yes, sir. No lighting.
And all access on the west end of the property, not through the neighborhood.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Have a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor, raise your hand. Okay.
Thank you.
Item 18 is presented by Marcia Jackson, requesting a special exception for a daycare to be located at 5768 Carmichael Parkway in the B3 district.
Good evening. Actually, my name is Marcia Jackson. Actually, the address is 5770 Carmichael Parkway.
Okay. You're in a multi-tenant building, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got enough parking on that site for 45?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got 45 students. They don't drive anyway, right?
No, sir.
8 staff. Okay. Just be sure no on-street parking on Carmichael Parkway.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions, board members? Anyone else care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Howard, have a second.
I'll second.
Mr. Burke seconds. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck. Item 19, presented by Karina McKinney, requesting a special exception for a child care center to be located at 90 Ashburton Drive, units B and C in a B3 zoning district. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm Karina McKinney, and I'm 19 and 20, and just looking to expand my current child care in these two facilities. And we do have enough parking, but we have a close-off time at 9 a.m., so we know our drop-off times is from 6:45 to 9 a.m., and we have somebody out there helping the kids get in, and pickup time is between 4:30 and 5:30.
No on-street parking.
No street parking.
I've noticed on-street parking on Ashburton Drive before.
Oh, yeah. Well, as I drive down through there, I think because the lots have been empty, it's been a lot of just random people parking.
Yeah.
So I think once the buildings are occupied, we'll be able to patrol that.
So you're going to be in the adjacent Atlanta Highway building too, correct?
Mm-hmm, yes.
So y'all had the same services, everything, you know? I mean,
I'm sorry.
It's all child care, both uses.
Yeah, both services, child care.
Both locations are
Yes, because I have a
child
current building now, and I've just outgrown it from the last 6 years, so I just need to, just expanding.
There's on-street parking in this photograph.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'm looking at an aerial photograph, and there's on-street parking on that Ashburton Road.
Are you talking the Ashburton that's on the?
Mm-hmm.
And you said you noticed street parking.
Yeah.
So there's a current daycare right there before the building that I'm trying to get to, and so it's not you drive down and then you have a parking area. Like you have the building and then you have parking spaces.
The two properties that we're dealing with are not contiguous. They're not adjacent to one another.
Not adjacent to what?
They're not adjacent to each other.
Not connected.
They're not connected.
Oh, they.
You got the Atlanta Highway's at the corner of the Atlanta Highway and
Yes.
Ashburton. The other building at 90 Ashburton is located 2 or 3 doors
Yeah,
down.
there'll be two separate centers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know.
They're not contiguous.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
Got it. Looks like you got good parking behind 90 Ashburton Drive anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any other questions? All right, we'll let's see. We're going to include. Well, we'll deal with item 19 first. 90 Ashburton. Have any questions, board members? Anyone else care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion on item number 19.
I'll make a motion to approve as requested.
Okay. Mr. Markham makes a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Mr. Burke seconds. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. Okay. Now, item number 20, special exception for child care center to be located 6301 Atlanta Highway. Same issue. Okay.
Mhm.
You got plenty of on-site parking?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
No on-street parking? Be sure you got good exterior lighting because you've got hours of operation on both of these to 6 p.m.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And a lot of times the landlord, are you renting these spaces or do you own them?
You said am I planning to own it?
Do you own them or do you rent them?
I'm going to be renting them, but
Okay.
yeah.
You need to make sure your landlord provides good exterior lighting
Yes, we already agreed on
because
that.
you're going to be there at dark many
Yes.
times.
Yeah, and we're
Okay.
currently now in my currently building. We're there
Okay.
at night.
Tell your landlord that's a requirement.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Okay? Any questions? Anyone on this care to address this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Howell makes a motion to approve. Second?
Second.
Mr. Reese seconds. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Or raise your hand.
We're almost there to that one.
Thank you.
I'm getting there.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Item 21, presented by Matt Spapula.
We did 21.
Yes. So, as Matt Stipula, 5500 New Albany Road, Columbus, Ohio. This is for the Port of Mobile's Montgomery Express Intermodal Terminal for a 6,000-gallon above-ground fuel tank that would be used to fuel their rubber tire gantry cranes for loading and unloading the trains through the facility. The tank itself sits about 2,000 feet off the road, so it won't be visible. It'll be a dual-wall tank, so any leak with a detector, so any leakage would be noted and caught in the dual wall and repaired before there's any spillage. And there's also an oil-water separator in the event of any fuel getting out onto the site that would prevent that. It'll also be protected by bollards, so nothing, trucks or equipment can hit it.
Are you going to be ADM compliant?
Yes, and we will have a spill prevention countermeasures plan as well for the site, which will include this, which will be in accordance with the ADEM requirements.
Where's your access from? Mobile Highway?
So the primary access is from Mobile Highway. There is an emergency access that comes off of Burnsdale, where Burnsdale dead ends, but that would be for emergency use only. But in the event of, any emergencies for the fuel tank, it will be close to that emergency access location.
So how far off the property line are you?
Off the property line, we are approximately hold on 1 second. We're about 250 feet off the property line, which would be the eastern property line along Burnsdale.
Okay. Is that a railroad line behind you?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Question, board members? Anyone else care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we grant the request for the special exception for the above-ground fuel tank.
Have a motion approved, Mr. Reese. Have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Howell. Any further discussion? All in favor? Unanimous. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Item 23, presented by Yo's Children's Services. Requesting a special exception for a group home to be located at 12212 West Vanderbilt Loop in an R75S zoning district.
Good evening. I'm Larry Frierson. I'm representing Yahweh Children's Services. We want to operate a group home at 212 Vanderbilt Loop. I prepared some packets for each one of you. I don't know if it's needed.
Sir, you're going to have to speak a little louder and clearer into that.
Yeah, I prepared a package for each one of you. I don't know if it's needed or not. Gives more details on it. It may help you with any questions you might have about our operation, what we plan to do there.
So you have 7 to 10 residents and
we estimate about 7 to 10 residents at that home when we start operation.
Nine staff members?
What was that?
You got 9 staff members?
Yeah, 9 staff members.
Where are they going to park?
Well, at any time right there for the staff members, it's only going to be about maybe 2 or 3 at any one time. Our meetings and training are conducted at another facility for all staff.
Looks like minimal parking to me. All the parking's in the front. Is that a swimming pool behind it?
Yes, it is. A swimming pool right behind it.
Looks like your parking's strictly in the front.
Yeah, the parking's only in the front. There's a
And looking like to me here, you get more than 2 or 3 cars there.
it's going to be no more than about 2 or 3 staff cars out there. But most of our training and staff meetings are at another location.
All right, question, board members?
Yes, how can you put a business in a residential zone?
What happened was we started looking around and we were planning to do a group home, and we're looking at, purchasing a place in, around in Montgomery. And we found this one, and we didn't know we had to do the zoning. We didn't know anything about that. So we said, you have to go through here to get permission to do that.
It would be a variance to the residential zone.
Yeah, but we just, it is a variance, but our operation is basically what we want to do is kind of operate a home that's kind of like a family environment. You will not be able to tell that it's a group home just by driving by and looking at it. You won't be able to tell. Yeah. That's our plan.
Is the staff there 24 hours a day?
Yes. There'll be a staff member there 24 hours a day. And sometimes there may be 2 because we have a therapist on site. And sometimes we might have another, I myself might be there because I'm going to be running the facility. But I'll not necessarily have to be on site at all times.
What's the age of your client?
12 to 18 years old. 12 to 18.
And what about the activities during the day? Just step us through exactly. I'm familiar with group homes, but just what are your kids going to be doing?
Well, if they're not going to school, there'll be other things for them to have to do, especially during the summer. We're always planning some kind of activity for them to do every day. They have assigned chores to do. They have those. And then we just make sure that they're active. Also, we're going to encourage them to get into extracurricular activities.
Are they schools on the site?
What's that? No school. They will go to a designated Montgomery school.
And they'll be transported in and out?
Yes, either by school transportation or we'll do it ourselves. But most likely they're going to go to a Montgomery school, which they provide the transportation where they come and pick them up at that location.
Okay.
Do you know the square footage on this home?
What was that?
What's the square footage on this house?
Oh, gosh.
Maybe.
Look at about 3,600, I think.
2,400, 2,500.
Something like that. But I know some of the bedrooms, we were checking to make sure the bedrooms were large enough. Some of them are large enough to accommodate probably 3 residents.
Zillow says 2,800 square feet.
Okay. It's a ranch style. Only one bedroom has to be, 1 bedroom, 1 bath has to be designated for a staff member. That's required.
Okay. Thank you. Sir, would you like to speak to this?
My name is Hugh Almond. I've lived at 243 Harvard Road.
Sir, you're going to have to speak directly into that.
My name is Hugh Almond. I live at 243 Harvard Road, which is about 200 yards down the street from him. I've lived in this neighborhood 53 years. I can remember when West Vanderbilt was a dirt road. So I have an interest in what goes on there. Excuse me. First of all, West Vanderbilt is a throughway between Atlanta Highway and Ware's Ferry Road. There's a lot of traffic on that road. And this location of this house is on a curve, and the minute you have cars parked there, you've blocked the right lane. And how 2 cars are going to be the only vehicles for this house, there's got to be some off-street parking. I mean, they're going to be parking in the street. I can almost guarantee you that. But the pool in the back, I don't know, do they intend to fence that in better to make it less attractive nuisance? Are they going to have lifeguards there? Trained lifeguards? What are the hours of the people coming and going? There's no public transportation nearby for the people that are there at the house to get around. That's not explained. And what kind of irritates me is there was no canvassing of the neighborhood to locate this group home in our residential neighborhood. And that is objectionable. And are these group homes, are they, the people there, are they there by court order, or how do they arrive at a group home? Is it male and female? We don't know that. There's a vacant house next door. I'm wondering if this organization has any plans to acquire that or use that in their group home. As far as garbage pickup, with all those people living there, will they have a dumpster, or will they use standard garbage cans at residential house? Do any of the patients have their own transportation where they can come and go? Who certifies this home as a group home? There's all these questions that were never answered, never explained. And like I say, it has truly been a residential neighborhood since it's been built in 1972. And this just disrupts that, and that's like opening the door to similar projects down the road. Try to get through this in a hurry. Let's see. What state agency is involved in your group homes? Are they, like I say, the length of stay of people there? Are there a lot of patients coming and going, and why are they there? Is it drugs, mental problems? You're just injecting a whole new concept to a residential neighborhood. That's basically what
Thank you, sir. Give us your name again, please.
Pardon me?
Give us your name again.
Oh, I'm sorry. First name is Hugh, H-U-G-H, and the last name is Ahman, A-H-M-A-N-N.
Ahman.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Your address for the record?
243 Harvard Road.
Got it? Okay.
Mr. Yao, can I ask Mr. Yao a question?
Yes.
Do you own this property?
Are you
Mr. Yao? Well, who owns the property? I can't hear you.
Sorry, you're going to have to speak into the mic.
We can't hear you.
Somebody else owns the property, and we're waiting on to get approval to see if we can have the group home there. That's contingent upon the purchase.
Who owns this property?
I have to find that out because she's not here right now.
Is it a locally owned property?
What's that?
Is it a local owner?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because you are attempting to put a business in a residential neighborhood, and the problem with that is, once we approve it, you may not be in the picture, and we may get a new manager of this facility that doesn't have the same rules as you do. So we're basically turning this property into a commercial property, and it's not zoned for that.
And it's not zoned for that. There's no waiver for that. It's just a group. It's a group owner.
So you don't know who the owner of this house is?
I know who. Well, I can find out who owns the home.
Is it an out-of-state owner?
What's that?
Is it an out-of-state owner?
No, it's not a state owner. No, sir.
No, out-of-state.
No, it's a private owner. I guess he's here.
I'm ready. Now, see, the problem is they come in and they put these businesses in neighborhoods.
We're a nonprofit organization here in Montgomery, in the state of Alabama.
You're a nonprofit, but I don't believe the owner of this property is nonprofit. And once we give him the benefit of doing this in that home, it becomes for-profit for the owner of the building.
For the owner, new owner.
Right.
Okay. Everybody got it?
I got one more question.
All right. One more question.
Mr. Yao, will you be an independent operator and owner of this facility, or are you connected to a group of others?
No, not a group. We're
This
not
will be an
connected. We're a
independent
nonprofit organization. We're not connected with anybody else.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. Any more questions? Anyone in the audience care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move we deny this request based on the fact of its non-conforming use of the existing residential single-family zoning district.
Okay. I'll second. Second, Mr. Howell. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand.
Motion to deny.
Motion
Okay,
denied.
thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Item 24 is presented by Rodney Daniels, requesting a special exception for an assisted living facility to be located at 119 West Edgemont Avenue. Mr. Daniels.
Good evening, Mr. Chair. Good evening, board members. My name is Rodney Daniels. I'm a 26-year Marine Corps veteran, retired as a major. I'm here representing Eldora's Refuge, a nonprofit, and also requesting special exception to operate an independent living facility that house senior veterans aged 55 years and older, located at You need me to speak louder or use the mic?
You're good.
Oh. Located at 119 West Edgemont Avenue. I need to go. Continue on.
Okay. You finished?
I can go back. I can.
No.
Did you hear all that? Yeah.
Do what? I'm sorry, I missed the question.
No, do you need me to start over because of the interruption?
No, I'm good. Y'all good? Yeah, we're good. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're going to have up to 10 residents.
Yes, sir.
In this
Possibly.
house. Okay. A little bit of parking in the front.
Has a carport and extended parking in the back.
Yeah. Okay. Of course, no on-street parking if it's approved.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question, board members?
Do you own this property?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any more questions? Anyone care in the audience care to address this item? I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to move that we deny this request based on the fact that of its non-conforming use to the existing residential zoning district.
Have a motion to deny. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Markham. Any further discussion? All in favor, raise your hand.
I did have one question. Did it make a difference if it's assisted living or independent living?
No, doesn't matter.
Doesn't make a difference. Okay. Thank
If
you.
you're doing it to make money,
No, it's a non-profit organization just here to
okay,
help.
somebody's
veterans.
making money off this, aren't they?
I'm the owner. What do you mean by somebody's making money?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, that completes. Let's see. Did item number 1 show up, Mr. Hooks? Okay, we'll hold that over to the next meeting. All right, do I have a motion to approve our minutes from the last meeting?
So moved.
So moved. Have a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All in favor of adjourning say aye. Aye. Thank y'all for being here.